Theo-political with redstate.com, which is a blog, if you couldn't tell by my tennis shoes. I'm also a former Marine, so I may be a little unrefined here. My question is mainly for the Warriors. We were talking about how to identify the enemy, and last week, Helen Thomas, pausing for booing, it was after the Christmas bombing incident, and they were talking with the counterterrorism czar, and her question was, why do they want to do this? And the answer was, well, because there's this warped version of Islam that is motivating them. And her question again was, why? Why would they warp a religion in order to attack us, as if that was the order that had happened? And so we got to attack America, let's warp Islam. What do you say to people who will jump through any mental hoops in order to make us the bad guy? Because her conclusion is that they are fighting a war to be isolated and sovereign, not a war against us. How do you answer people like that?
Sure. You're the smartest guy here. We're going to stick with the hardest question.
We got some legal advice here. Maybe we can figure this out.
I'd say take the fifth.
Yeah. I mean, they just have to increase their understanding of what's going on. I mean, they don't understand the foundation of what's going on, so they need to increase their reading.
Sure, but people like Helen Thomas drive the debate that other people see every day on TV. How do you answer them? How do you explain to them why she's wrong?
Hopefully, there are other voices out there that are rational. They can explain it in ways that.
They're not the husbands.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this, and this, I don't care about being popular, whatever. But the first thing you got to do is you got to study and understand who you're up against, and you must realize that this is not a religion that you're fighting against. You're fighting against a theo-political belief system and construct. You're fighting against something that's been doing this thing since 622 AD, 7th century, 1388 years. You want to dig up Charles Martel and ask him why he was fighting the Muslim army at the Battle of Tours in 732. You want to ask the Venetian fleet at Lepanto why they were fighting a Muslim fleet in 1571. You want to ask the Christian, the Germanic and Austrian knights why they were fighting at the gates of Vienna in 1683. You want to ask people what happened in Constantinople and why today is called Istanbul, because they lost that fight in 1453. You need to get into the Quran. You need to understand their precepts. You need to read the Surah. You need to read the Hadith. And then you can really understand this is not a perversion. They are doing exactly what this book says. But, all right. And I want to close by saying this, and I think that we have said this all through this morning so far. Until you get principled leadership in the United States of America that is willing to say that, we will continue to chase our tail, because we will never clearly define who this enemy is and then understand their goals and objectives, which is on any jihadist website, and then come up with the right and proper goals and objectives to not only secure our republic, but to secure Western civilization. Thank you.